VigilanteWilliamson here with a very simple question. That is, what's going to happen with the Minnesota Vikings this year? Continue to all 32 teams going by division per week. We're still in the NFC North. Not sure. This might be the third video because this is the third video I'm doing, but we'll drop them as quickly as we can. I think the first one will be the Lions, and then the rest will drop when they drop. So too long don't read, because I forgot to do that last time, or too long don't listen. I will go with 9 wins. 9 wins for the Vikings, and I'll explain why. So the Vikings won, 14 games last year. It was a great team, shocking team. Sam Darnold was the quarterback. You can argue he turned into a pumpkin toward the end of the year, but was great all year. They had those 2 great receivers, and Jefferson and Addison, and they had a good running game, had a good defense. This is a good team. This is a very good team. Looking at this team, you would say, hey, all you really have to do is just get a basic quarterback, don't turn the ball over, and you should continue the success from last year and really from the last few years from the Kirk Cousins era. And a lot of things that, as far as the defense is concerned, have improved since then. And you have a first-year starter, second-year quarterback in J.J. McCarthy. His injury to me has been a little bit overblown. It wasn't a season-ending injury. If I'm correct, it was a meniscus, something in his leg. It was an injury that he could have come back from had there been a need, but obviously with the way Darnold played, there was no need, hence what happened. But I think people keep saying he's injured, he was an injury guy. That said, similar to the Bears, it's a lot. It's still, you got a first-year quarterback or first-year starter. It's going to be a lot. There's going to be ups and downs, but there's a good team, and he has an easy time. One of the big issues that Darnold had was the offensive line. It should be improved, though I have a theory on offensive line play league-wide. A lot of teams are wanting to improve it. I am of the opinion that there just aren't enough human beings in America capable of playing offensive line at the elite level. I don't think we actually have, 5 times 32, what is that, the 160? I don't think there are 160 starting offensive line talents. There may be like 40 or 50, and a lot of them are concentrated on teams like the Lions, like the Eagles and whatnot, and everybody else just kind of have to scatter and build what they can, especially with the quality of these rush ends, these edge rushers, of which the Vikings have a really good one in Van Ginkel. Is it Van Ginkel? I always screw up his name. Van Ginkel. I keep thinking of fucking Ace Ventura.
What the? That's it. That's it. Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is a man.
But Van Ginkel, great edge rusher, and they have a great defense overall, right? You would like to think that all they need to do is just, JJ can it's so easy a caveman can do it. But I'm not sure if they're quite that good, right? They were a good team. The whole NFC North last year ate off the AFC South's carcass, which I think they'll be slightly improved this year. I don't think the NFC North was as good as it was. That includes the Lions, 15-2, 14 wins for this team. Even the Packers went to the playoffs with 11 or 12 wins. That's not going to happen again. We'll still be a solid division, but we're not going to be able to just rack up tons and tons of wins against mediocre or less talent. And I don't think the Vikings will either. I think 9 is generous to me. Yes, they could put it together. JJ can have a great year, and they could maybe do more than that. So 9-11, or I'll go 7-11, because I can see them, also being the worst team in the division. I have Bears at 7. I have Vikings at 9, and when we get to Green Bay, spoiler alert, I'm debating between 10 or 11. We'll see when I actually hit record on a video which one I'm going to go with. So that's how I have the hierarchy in the NFC North. But I could be wrong. This team could go either way. They could be the bottom of the North. They could be the top of the North. I don't know. We just don't know about JJ. I like JJ. I liked him in college, but even in college, and yes, I'm a Michigan fan too. Even in college, there was a lot more running the ball. He didn't have to do as much. Even though I think he still made plays. He still helped win a national championship. But that was a perception even when he got drafted. Like, well, how good was he really? Was he just a game manager on a top-tier talented team? And maybe that's all he is, and that's all he needs to be for this team to be successful. I think game manager has such a negative connotation to it. I mean, if all you got to do is throw to Justin Jefferson a bunch and throw to Addison a bunch and not turn the ball over, and you got a chance to win. I mean, there's worse jobs than that. You know what I'm saying? And there's worse lives than that, and that's a testament to the GM and the front office for building a team where you don't need a super duper great quarterback to pull everything. I mean, look what Darnold was able to do. We're going to see what he does in Seattle, but I can't help but think a lot of that was just the team being good because the offensive line wasn't that great. So he deserves his share of credit for that, for being able to play with maybe a rocky line. But all you got to do is throw to JJ. He's down there somewhere. That's huge. You know what I'm saying? That's huge. I like the Vikings, though. I think they'll have a solid season. I think they'll edge out the Bears as the bottom and win 9 games. I don't know if that's playoff or not. I don't know the rest of the league. Sometimes 9 is just enough to get in. Sometimes it's not. I'm kind of leaning on not, but they could also shock me, win 10 games, and get in. So they're going to be one of those teams that are very close to the playoffs, maybe make it in, maybe not. Sorry, this one's short. All the videos had me ranting. Maybe Ben Johnson and the Lions thing had me more ranting. I just feel like this is straightforward. A lot of this is on J.J. McCarthy. The team is there. If J.J. can come in and play well, they'll play well. And if not, they won't. And if he's not the guy, if he's just a disaster, that would be a problem. I don't expect that. He, at worst, will be a game manager. Worst case scenario, he game manages them to 9 wins, and they have something to look forward to long term. Best case scenario, he's more than that, and they are, a real contender. But we will see. We will see. What do you think? Sorry it's so short, Minnesota Vikings fans. Sorry I don't have the best analysis. I'm just a guy. I don't have every, all 22 film scouted, all 22 film video for every game scouted type guy, statistical analysis type guy. I'm just a call on how I see it type guy. So I apologize if this video is a little too short. I think the Vikings will do well. I think they'll win 9 games. I don't think there's no shame in winning 9 games. And we will see how everything goes. We will see how everything goes. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.